Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and I'm here with a video review of Transformers Armada Jetfire. And this guy is awesome for several reasons. But I like to say an interesting fact about a character or a figure every time I do a review, and some of you have noticed that. And this interesting fact is, this Transformer was actually designed more after the looks of Galaxy Shuttle from Transformers Victory. And Aaron Archer, one of the Hasbro designers, actually confirmed that this guy was an homage to that guy. So if you want, you can throw this in your classics collection as Galaxy Shuttle, although his head doesn't quite match. Or you could throw it in as Armada Jetfire. So there's options. I've already done a review on Astro Train, which is the club, Transformers Collectors Club exclusive version, and it's painted purple with a different head and such. But this guy is awesome. Again, just amazing. I'll talk a little bit about the vehicle form here. So he's got an Autobot emblem here. You know, it's embossed on there. And then there's these nice little details, you know, that make it look like a shuttle and such. It's got these gun ports here, I guess. I don't really know if they're guns, rockets, whatever. But they're there, and they're kind of cool. Then he's got his thrusters up here. He's got a Minicon port. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring his Minicon, so I don't have anything to actually activate that. But when you place a Minicon here, it actually opens these things on the sides, which usually I can get opened by just messing around with the back. There. These pop up. They're kind of like stabilizing wings. Never really used them in the TV show, but they're kind of cool looking. You know, kind of makes them look like you go faster or turn sharper or something. Earth's atmosphere, maybe, I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. He's got the wing jets here, which is nice, and he's got a lot of detail. This guy legitimately looks like a space shuttle. He's got this shield on the bottom that actually doubles as his rear landing gear. Again, I didn't bring his Minicon, but if I did, his Minicon would plug into the Minicon port here and transform so you'd have front landing gear as well. However, again, I'm sorry, I forgot my Minicon on the shelf, so I don't actually have that with me. But he does have landing gear if you use the Minicon. So you can place him upright. He doesn't have any like tanks or anything that go on him, like, you know, booster jets and solid rocket stuff. A little bit of unfortunate there, but realistically, it still looks pretty awesome. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the review, the interesting fun fact: he's designed to be basically look like for Galaxy Shuttle. I would like to. Okay, let's do this. Galaxy Shuttle in Transformers Victory was often seen docked on top of the rocket base, which in the United States is known as Countdown. And anybody who's watched my Countdown review knows I have made a base mode for Countdown, and that is right here. And, you know, you got the rocket launcher and whatnot. I've reconfigured this a little bit, and then these are in such the perfect spot to match up with these rocket things. I wish I had the rockets here. I lost them as a kid. I don't know where they are, but they would literally fit right inside here, and I think that's kind of cool. So you can literally just line it up, and you have a dock for your Jetfire. And if I had room on a shelf, this is how I'd display the two. just because this is legitimately awesome. You know, just here's a nice example. Then you can literally just have them take off. Yeah, I like this. Personally, it's really awesome. And then this kind of looks like it's like fueling it, or like it's a walkway into the shuttle. It's really kind of neat. Throwing a ton of minicons around this, and it's like, it would look pretty awesome. Again, I don't have any minicons or the minicon that goes to Jetfire, but this is awesome. Yep, that's my little side trip on this. I know it's a little bit long for a vehicle mode review part, but love this mode. If you don't have Countdown and you don't have this guy, they work great together. Recommend if you're picking up one or the other, try to find the other one. It's amazing. So put that guy out of the way, and then I will go ahead and transform this guy into robot mode. And here he is in robot mode. And again, this guy's pretty cool. However, I'll get into a little bit of the negative about him. He's from Transformers Armada, and that's when they first stepped back into the more basic transformation, the more basic figure, for the most part. And he doesn't have 100% mobility. So, he does have some movement in the feet side to side and up like this, so you can have him like almost walking. It's a little top heavy for that. His knee does have a joint. It does not have a long, big joint. You can also, to deploy the wings in this mode, you can just hit this red lever. And I usually keep them out just because I think they look cooler in robot mode when they're out. But you can keep them in if you want, like, thinner legs. Also, nifty, you can rotate these around. I don't know if that was in the original instructions or what. I don't know. I no longer have the instructions for it. But you can do that on his knees if you want. His next piece of motion is here, and it has a little bit of side to side. It does not go forward, unfortunately. There's like no mobility in the hips at all, other than in the swivel. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Then moving up to the arms. These panels get in the way a bit, but they can swing out of the way. He's on a ratchet joint here, so you can go all the way around. He's also got a ratchet hinge here, a swivel, a friction hinge, elbow, and his hand rotates. So that's nice. And then obviously his head's on a swivel too. That moves. And because of the way of the transformation goes, you can actually have him looking down a bit, like, oh yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I don't know. So, it's there. Also, if you don't like the wings up where they are, they do have some mobility themselves. So, there's some options with this guy. Now, his weapons are actually... His weapon, I should say, is formed out of the middle of the three booster cannons. Booster jets, or whatever. Turbines, engines, whatever you want to call them. It's there. Used to, before the batteries died and I took them out, press down, it would do a kind of sound, and then up would do some other thing, like I think it was a countdown, or like a something. I really don't remember too much. I remember hating the sound effects. Also comes with the shield, which is the back rear landing gear. And you can plug that into the minicon port on this guy's side arm. And that acts as a shield with an embossed Autobot logo on it, of course. So, he definitely has heavy firepower and a nice shield. I like this guy. I really do. His form makes up well for the legs. It does lack some posability, but it's pretty awesome. He's no danger of tipping over on a shelf, which is nice. Unless, you know, you try to do the weird ankle thing I was doing earlier. So, yeah, it's okay. He also has a combined mode for Optimus Prime. He can become the jet legs of Jetimus Prime, some people call him. Jet Optimus. Anyway, this becomes a chest plate of Optimus. It just kind of fits over. And it vaguely reminds me of the chest plate. Really reminds me of Jinrai, God Jinrai. The way his thing combines, and he's got wings and stuff. I just wish Jetfire's wings didn't hang down on the legs. I just wish they would come out of Optimus's back, rather. But, yeah. He does have the combined mode, and I really wish I remembered that when I was packing everything up. I would have grabbed the cab of Optimus and brought him here, but I forgot to. So when I get around doing a Transformers Optimus Prime Armada Transformers Armada Optimus Prime review, I will definitely do the combined mode. So, that pretty much concludes my video review of Transformers Armada Jetfire, also known as Galaxy Shuttle. In my collection, he sits right next to my custom Starsaber. Also happens to sit on the same shelf as the Optimus Prime, but I figure, you know, he's kind of an homage to Victory. I also have Black Shadow displayed with these two, so it goes well. So, yeah, I have, and you know, the height difference between these two is actually almost spot on. You know, in his big mode, he was almost the same height as Galaxy Shuttle, but somehow could still fit inside him in robot mode when he was in vehicle mode. Yeah. They didn't really care about size and shifting and stuff. Anyway, so in robot mode, these guys are pretty scaled really well. You know, I love him. I love this guy, and I love displaying him with this guy. If I can find a second one of this guy, I would love to paint one of them a little more accurately to Galaxy Shuttle. Like, file down these things on his head and paint his head blue. And get him looking a little more like Galaxy Shuttle, but I like him. He stands on my shelf as Jetfire and Galaxy Shuttle, depending on my mood. He's near Optimus and he's near this guy, so it works either way. Again, that concludes my video review. If you have any questions about Armada Jetfire, or any information about the character or the toy, please post a comment down below and I will answer the question. If you have any requests for video reviews, please leave a comment down below and I will let you know if I have the figure or not, and if I do, I will definitely do a video review of it. So yep, that's my video review. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.